welcome to my channel, Cozy Loop Crochet. Today's project is a sweater, making a sweater or pullover. And for this project, we need 3 skeins of yarn, which is 6 ounces. I have used the big twist value and 2 colors. I am going to be using at the bottom, I'm going to be using this mustard color, and for the top is the cream color that you see in here. The weight is 4. Here hook size says 5 millimeter, but I'm going to be using 4.5 hook size. And what else? We need a tapestry needle at the end, and we need some markers, also a pair of scissors, and that's all we need. Let's get started. Okay, first section that we're gonna do is the bottom ribbing for the back for the back part of the sweater. So first we're gonna do slip knot. This is how I do my slip knot. And then let's do 14 chains. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is 14 chains. For the first row, we're gonna do single crochet. Not on the very first chain, on the second one, so we're gonna end up having 13 single crochets. So I'm gonna do a few here. This is my last single crochet, so I got 13 single crochets, and then I'm gonna do 1 chain and turn. This is the turning chain. So for the second row, we're gonna do single crochets but on the back loop only. So let's do that. So we're gonna get the back loop here and single crochet, back loop, single crochet. So as you can see, this is a V shape. The front part is front loop and the back is back loop. So let's do single crochet to the end. So I'm to the end. I'm gonna do 1 chain and turn again. Now I'm gonna do back loop again. So this is the first one. 13 single crochets, back loop only. So let's do this for 73 rows, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm finished with 73 rows of back loop crochet, single crochets. And if you measure it, this is for a medium-sized sweater. If you measure it, it's gonna be, for medium size, it's gonna be 56 centimeter. You can measure your size and go for whatever. This is gonna be the back for the sweater. And now for the first row, we're gonna do single crochet. And how we're gonna do single crochet is we're gonna end up by end of first row, we're gonna end up having 73 single crochets. So this is how we're gonna be doing that. Single crochet. You're gonna find these little holes on each row. So this is 1 and if you look at it, you're gonna see a little hole in here for your second single crochet. 2, this is 3, and 4, 5. So let's do that until we go to the end, and I'm gonna show you the pattern for this sweater. Okay, I'm done with the first row, all single crochets. So now I'm gonna do, this is the last chain. I'm gonna do 2 chains in here and turn my work, and I'm gonna skip the first 2 chains, 1, 2, and then on the third one, single crochet plus 1 chain, and then skip 1, again the same thing, repeat, single crochet and 1 chain, skip 1, next one single crochet and 1 chain, and we're gonna repeat this until we get to the end. This is called granite stitch, and it has different names also. They call it linen stitch or moss stitch or seed stitch. It looks very nice and very simple to do. Let's do this. Let's repeat this to the end of the row, and then I'm going to show you how it looks like on the second or on the third row actually. Okay, I did my last chain, and then I'm going to do 2 chains here for turning. So this is our third row, and I'm gonna do, these 2 chains are equal to 1 single crochet and 1 chain. So I'm gonna look for the first chain space here. If you notice, these are the chain space right here. So I'm gonna do 1 single crochet in the first one plus 1 chain. This 1 chain is creating our chain spaces. Okay, do the same thing. We're gonna skip this and we're gonna go to the next chain space. Single crochet plus 1 chain. Again, the same thing. Skip this, next one, repeat the same thing. Okay, so with this color A, I'm gonna call it the mustard color. I'm gonna do 20 rows, repeating same thing for 20 rows, and then I'm gonna get back here for changing the color to cream color. Okay, I'm back in here and I have done my 20 rows. I'm ready to change the color in here. So this is the last chain. I'm gonna bring my cream color and I'm gonna bring it over just like this and make 2 chains with the cream color. Okay, and then we can tie it up, these two ends. I'm gonna actually cut this longer because at the end I'm gonna be tying this to the front, so I want to have this color. And I'm gonna continue doing our pattern in here. So on the first chain space, I'm gonna do single crochet plus 1 chain. So I'm gonna continue, and for the back and for the length of the sweater, we need 53 centimeter. This is also up to you how tall you want the sweater to be. So we can measure it at the end, and we're gonna finish up the back when we reach that goal of 53 centimeter. I see you back there. Okay, I'm back here. I have done the back part of the sweater is 53 centimeter tall, and here I have marked these bookmarks are for the shoulders and the neckline, but for the back we just finish it up, tie it up in here when we reach the height of the sweater. And I did go ahead and duplicate exact same number of chains for the front, and I have done the front, and here I also put the marker for the shoulders, exact same thing for the back and the front to match. And right now I have 10 more rows to reach the height of the sweater, and I have stopped because right now we're gonna do the neckline. I'm gonna show you how to decrease for the necklines, so let's do that. Okay, this is the same as all the rows. I have 2 chains and then turn my work, and here on the first chain space I'm gonna do single crochet plus 1 chain and go to the next one. So it's the same until we have 2 chains left in here. I'm gonna show you how to decrease. I have 2 chains left in here. This is how I'm gonna decrease. You're gonna just pull the yarn over 1 time and go to the next chain, pull the yarn over, and then pull the yarn over all 3 loops. So this is decreasing. And then I'm gonna do 1 chain and turn my work and do the same thing. So another decrease in here, pull the yarn over once and pull the yarn over twice and pull the yarn over all 3 loops. So this is another decrease. So the rest of it I'm gonna do 1 chain and continue my pattern until I reach to the end, and then coming back again I'm gonna show you again another decrease. Back to the last 2 chains here, I'm gonna do another decrease. Okay, so pull the yarn over and go to the next chain, also pull the yarn over and pull the yarn over all 3 loops and do 1 chain and turn the work and do exact same thing for decrease. Pull the yarn over and another chain and pull the yarn over and pull the yarn over 3 loops. Okay, and then I'm gonna do 1 chain and go to the chain space and continue this. Okay, and then we're gonna come back again, do the same thing until we make, I put another marker in here so I would know my first row for the neckline is here. So I have done 1, 2, and this is the 3rd row. that I'm doing, and then fourth row, coming back again, do the same decrease until I do 8 rows, and then I'm gonna just do 8, 9, 10, all the without decreasing, just for the neckline. I'm gonna show you again when I get there. I'm done with my 10 rows, and I should mention that for the row 9 and 10 I didn't do any decrease, so this is how it's gonna look like in one side of it. And I'm gonna start doing the decrease on this side. For 8 rows I'm gonna do decreasing the same way that I did in this side, and I'm gonna tie it up and close it, and then I'm gonna start the sleeves. Let's start the opposite side. So here I'm gonna bring my yarn over and pull it in here, and I'm gonna do 1 chain and make a knot in here. So turn the work. As I mentioned, we're gonna do decrease in here with okay, pulling up the yarn 1 time and pulling it into another chain and pull the yarn over 3 loops. This is 1 decrease, and then I'm gonna do 1 chain in here and go to the chain space that I have and do the rest of the chains with the same pattern for 10 rows. So I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, I did the other side also, and this is how my neckline look like. And I'm gonna cut the yarn and fasten up. I leave it a little longer for the shoulder and when I want to attach that. So this is the front. So now we're gonna do sleeves, and sleeve ribbing is exact same thing. We're gonna have 16 chains and 15 back loop only single crochet for I believe 35 rows. So I'm gonna come back here when I'm done with the ribbing, so I show you how to increase for the sleeves. And this is the ribbing for the sleeve. I made a mistake. I said for the ribbing you need 16 chains, but the one that I have done, not that you cannot do, but I did 14 chains and 13 back loop only single crochet. So, and for the number of rows also, I made a mistake. For me, this 20 rows is good for the ribbing. And I'm ready to do the first row in here. So first row, I'm gonna do single crochet, just like back and front of the sweater. So I'm gonna do first this single crochet in here, and I'm gonna do 1 in here, and I'm gonna end up with 26 single crochets. This is just like the back and the front that we did. On each one of these rows, we're gonna do 1 single crochet. I'm done with the first row, 26 single crochet, and now for turning I'm gonna do 2 chains in here and turn my work. And now we are ready to do increase. For the increase with this pattern, I'm gonna do on the first one, I'm gonna do 1 single crochet plus 1 chain, another single crochet on the same chain, and plus 1 chain. Then I'm gonna skip this one and go to the next one and do exact same thing. So we did 1 single crochet plus a chain, and in the same hole we're gonna do another single crochet and 1 chain. Then skip the next one and go to the next. And we're gonna do this all the way to the end. So we are increasing this way. I'm gonna show you when I am at the end of the row. Row 2 is finished. As you can see, I have done increase almost double. Like I had 26 chains, now I have 52 chains, and I did my turning chains in here are two chains, and I'm ready for row 3. So for row 3 I'm not increasing. I'm gonna increase every 3 rows. So row 3, 4, 5 I'm not doing any increase, and on row 6 I'm gonna do another increase, which I'm gonna show you how to. Before that, let me show you how we're gonna, as you can see, I have 2 in here with 1 chain in between, and I'm gonna do my first single crochet plus 1 chain in here. The next one goes in here, and the usual pattern. Okay, single crochet plus 1 chain. So I'm gonna continue doing 3, 4, 5, and then I come back for the row 6 that I have another increase, 1 on each side. I'm gonna increase. So see you there. I'm finished with row 3, 4, and 5, and row 6. I didn't do any increase on those 3 rows, and I'm ready for doing another increase, 1 in the beginning and 1 in the end. So let's do that. I'm gonna show you right here. Same thing, we're gonna do single crochet plus a chain, and doing another one in the same chain here. So as you can see, I have increased in here, and then I'm gonna do the same pattern to the end of the row, and I show you there how to increase. I got to the end of the row, and this is where I'm gonna do an increase. Single crochet plus 1 chain, and in the same chain another one. Single crochet, and here for the turning I do 2 chains, and I'm gonna do another 3 rows without increasing. So for the sleeve I have done one that I have already finished. This is my sleeve that is done already. I can show you. Okay, so for this sleeve, I did it until I reached to 73 chains on the top, and this was on row 25. So here I have color A for 20 rows up to here, and then change the color. And when I got to 25, I reached the 73 chains, and I didn't need to increase anymore because I had enough length for the shoulder. And so this is the end product of the sleeve right here. And I'm gonna do exact same thing with this other sleeve, and I'm gonna get back to you for attaching everything together. See you then. The second sleeve is finished right here, and now we are ready to attach sleeve to the front and the back. And on this side I did attach one sleeve, as you can see in here, and I did whip stitch. First I am on this side the shoulder is finished, but I'm going to show you how to do a whip stitch on the shoulder. On the sleeve also I'm going to connect the side. And for this pattern, as you can see, there is not really a right side or wrong side. You can look at it, and then when you are attaching, you're gonna do the wrong side, if you want to call it wrong side. We're gonna attach the sides, and then I'm gonna attach that to the side of the sweater right here. We're gonna attach all the way from all around it, and I have a marker here where to attach the bottom, and then I'm gonna go all around. So let's start doing a whip stitch on this side of the shoulder that I'm ready to do right now. For a whip stitch we need the needle, yarn needle, and here I'm ready to do this. So I'm gonna go on one side and take the whole chain and bring it up to the other side. Go to the next chain and do that again. This is the whip stitch. Next chain. So one chain from one side and one chain from the other side. Okay, so I'm gonna do the rest of it, and also I'm gonna whip stitch the side, and on the color, the mustard color section, you're gonna need to do the same mustard color, obviously. Okay, so let's finish that up, and then I'm gonna come back for the last stage, which is doing the neck part of the sweater. I have attached all the parts in here, and now I'm ready to do the neck part. And just one point I want to mention here: if you don't want to sleeve to be puffy like this, you can do instead of every 3 rows increase, you can do every 5 rows increase. You just it's up to your taste how you want it to come out. I like the puffy sleeves, so I'm happy with that. Now I'm gonna start doing the neck part, and for that I have used a size hook size of 4 because I wanted to look a little tighter in here, around here. And for that, let's do a slip knot in here. Okay, this is my slip knot. And I'm gonna start from one side of the shoulder in here. We're gonna do single crochet all around, and we're gonna need to do evenly, go to these little holes and make a single crochet. So first thing, I'm gonna bring my yarn in here from the slip knot, and I'm gonna make 1 chain in here. Okay, so from now in here I'm gonna do evenly single crochet for 1 row, and then we're gonna do several rows of single crochets, and that's also depend on how many rows you want it to be. I think I'm gonna do maybe 3 or 4 rows, and I'm gonna just do a few more in here, show you single crochets, and after I'm done with the first row, I'll be back again. Okay, I'm ending the first row of this single crochet. In here, I'm gonna do slip stitch 2, and then start the second row. For the remaining rows, how many? 3 rows. I'm gonna do back loop only, single crochets. So let's do back loop only right in here. So first, this is the slip stitch and 1 chain, and I'm gonna start doing back loop single crochets. One more, and then I'll be back after I finish the row. Okay, end of the second row, I'm gonna do another slip stitch in here. Okay, and chain 1, and let's do another row and look at it and see how it turns out. Okay, I'm gonna do 3rd row, and I finished my 3rd row. For the neck, I think this is good enough. I'm gonna end it, and I'm gonna hide the yarn in the back. So this is it. We are done with the sweater, and please leave a comment for me, and if you like it, hit the like button and subscribe, and I'm gonna put more projects in the future. Thank you for watching.